Tell me what you want. 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 Tell me what you want.
Hey everybody, welcome to AWS Game Day. Woo! So, first of all, thank you so much for joining. My name is Sohan Maheshwar. I'm a dev advocate with AWS. And first of all, yeah, thanks. Thanks for joining. This is Game Day, and I'll soon explain what Game Day is about, what the rules are, and how this hopefully should be fun for you. So, let me just get this up and running very quickly. There we go. Yes, finally. So, welcome to the Benelux user group AWS Game Day. So, this is in association and brought to you by three different user groups. That's the user group in Netherlands, Belgium, and Luxembourg. I have few people to thank. First of all, apart from yourselves for attending, there's Martin, Angelo, and Martijn from the user group, and David from the user group, as well as Amir and Zamira, who are active in the community and are also AWS employees. All of them will be joining us very soon. So if you haven't played a game day before, no problem. I'm going to explain to you what exactly it is. First off, legal disclaimer. AWS Game Day is a very light-hearted adventure into the world of cloud tech. So don't take us very seriously. The content is intended to be humorous and playful in nature. All references to products are developers' imaginations and are completely fictitious. There's no actual company named Unicorn Rentals. It's just a joke. And of course, by participating, you're legally obligated to laugh at the silly jokes. And when David comes on, there will be a lot of those silly jokes. So you're legally obliged to laugh. Also, I must say, this is the first time we're actually trying something like this, especially for the user groups and for the community and in a virtual setting. So it's the first time I'm hosting one as well. So if we screw up somewhere in the middle, please forgive us. We're also trying to figure out how some of these things work, but hopefully it should go off without a hitch. Anyway, a little bit about Game Day. Each of y'all would have received your teams and a certain link in your email. So that's the link you need to go to. The game hasn't started yet. We will start exactly at 4:30. Now, I will tell you what Game Day is, how it runs, etc. And you don't need any software installed and none of that. So don't worry about any of it. Just make sure you've got that email with a certain URL, which also contains a hash code. You should have received that email at around this time yesterday. And if you have that email, you should be good to go. All right. So first off, welcome to Unicorn Rentals. We've been expecting you. I'm going to play the CEO of Unicorn Rentals. And listen, you're an elite group right now. You're the best of the best who are willing to actually start your job at Unicorn Rentals. So we're bringing you into this hot new startup called Unicorn Rentals, where you can actually rent unicorns and travel the city. I think bikes and feats are out of fashion now. People want to ride unicorns and travel on unicorns, so they can actually rent unicorns using this app. Now, some of y'all might have worked here previously, and y'all might be familiar with what we do. But here's the thing: this company has been running for a while. We've been doing quite well. In fact, we've been trending on social media, and our rentals have actually skyrocketed. So that's great. But we've faced some problems with hackers trying to actually figure out what's happening, and they're trying to break into our systems. So that's where really you come in, and I'm going to explain the rules to you very soon. Here you go. So, bit of an update. Sales of our company has been doing quite well, and recently, me, the CEO of the company, went to see the Matrix for the first time. Who does that? I mean, I'm sure everyone's seen the Matrix, but yes, I hadn't seen the Matrix before, and I went to see it for the first time. And I happened to tweet something that caused Keanu Reeves fans to get a little angry. They didn't like my take on the Matrix for whatever reason, and because of this has created a slightly bad image for our customers. And a bunch of hackers who are big fans of the movie have tried to break into our systems. So a lot of angry fans, people who like the Matrix and people who like Keanu Reeves, are trying to break into Unicorn Rentals, and that's where you really come in. Why do we need you though? Why do we need y'all to prevent against these hackers? Well, first we have some database traffic that looks very suspicious. So this is impacting our business. Some of our website files have gone missing. So our website is also down. There are some strange things happening in the accounts, and only you will be able to do some detective work and figure out what that is and who these hackers are. And lastly, we're losing customer trust because of all this. Our customers are like, hey, I want to rent a unicorn, but unfortunately, your website's down. There's some weird stuff happening. So really, we're losing our trust of our customers, and we we need to get this fixed, and we know that you're the only ones who can handle it. So if you're up for it, the challenge, if you choose to accept it, which pill would you choose, the blue pill or the red pill? And choose wisely. So you will have an access to an AWS account, and you will be fighting off against the hackers. And in the end, there are prizes as well. So there are multiple checkpoints in today's game day. And for solving each checkpoint, you actually get points. And we will run this game day till 6:15 p.m. And we will see who has solved the most number of checkpoints till then. Unfortunately, we can't give you prizes in person, but we will have folks from the community give you virtual high fives. And of course, you get bragging rights that you won the first ever Benelux user group game day. So I think that's enough pride at stake, and enough pride on the line for you to work hard and really crush this game day. I know a few teams out there have really been preparing for this. So, for those of y'all who think, hey, I got this, think again. Okay, so that's about game day, and that's the scenario that you are going to be fighting against, and you're going to be solving with your team during game day. I mean, honestly, we figured, this COVID time, we haven't had an in-person meetup for a while, we haven't met other people in the community for a while, so we actually figured that this would be a nice way to sort of reconnect with people in the community or meet new people in the community. So yeah, feel free to say stuff on the YouTube or the Twitch chat as well. Would love to see what people are saying, if you're excited about the game and so on. It's been fairly quiet right now, so yeah, please hit us up on the chats, and I'd love to hear from you all. And in a couple of minutes, I'm actually going to explain how the game day actually works. So yeah, let's do it. All right, folks, I'm back. So I'm here to talk about how the game day actually works. So let me just open up that file again. Bog B says hello. Well, hello. Nice of you to say hi. Other folks, come on, get the chat going. This is game day. This is fun. This is not a super serious event. So let's get some banter and some chatter going. There we go. Okay, so this is, yes, finally. Yes, F. Van Boven says hi. Alnash says hello. Yes, good afternoon. Yeah, awesome stuff, folks. I love it. Major Schreiber, Kevin is here. Getyan is here. I've seen you on Twitch before. And yeah, let's wave to our Russian spam friends. Hello, Russian spam friends. Thanks for spamming our Twitch and YouTube accounts. Paul also says, great to be here. Martine is here. Hi, Martine. Nice. I can feel the energy now. So, all right. Yeah. All right. So it's a very, very simple game day that we have chosen. This is the shortest among all the game days that AWS typically runs, and it's very security focused. Like I said, hackers are attacking unicorn rentals, and you and your team can stop it. So this is the current infrastructure. We have web servers, we have databases, we have S3 website files, all under attack. Like really, who built this? Unicorn rentals needs new DevOps and engineers. But in any case, you have some static assets of your website in an S3 bucket. You have a load balancer, and you have a web server within a subnet that's publicly accessible. And you have a database within another subnet that is also publicly accessible. So that's the infrastructure that you're dealing with and that you have to repair for today's game day. Things to note, and this is the most important part. First one, you will see a README file. Now, as they say in engineering circles, RTFM, read the manual. So read the README file very, very carefully. I've played this game day before, and the mistake I often make is trying and skimming over the README file, and I always miss that tiny detail where the answer actually is. So read it very carefully. It's not the longest README file, so there's that. You will get a dashboard when you log in. So keep an eye on the main dashboard for bonus questions if there are any. So just keep an eye on them. Remember, your AWS account does not have root access. So be careful when you're applying different policies. You will figure it out. It should be fine. But if you get a permission error, it's probably intentional. So just see if you can do the same thing in different ways. One of the cool things about AWS is how there are different ways to solve the same thing. And really, with the game day, you sort of learn that, and you can learn from your teammates or whoever you're taking part with how you can do the same thing in many different ways. So that's one of the objectives of game day. So keep a lookout for that as well. Now, coming to how you actually play game day, if you go to that link that I sent to each of y'all, this is what you'll see. This is your dashboard, and you will probably have that text field pre-populated with an hash key already, which is good. And you can start the game there. The game will start at 4:30 when I actually click the start button, but you can hit the put the hash key and hit start, and you will basically see something like this, right? And this part is important. If you weren't paying attention so far, or if you just joined us, it's fine, but now is where you actually pay attention. So this is how your dashboard looks, and this is what you will be looking at when playing the game. The first thing to do is set your team name. Now, this team name is what will appear on the scoreboard eventually. It would help us, at least if you use the same team name you used when you signed up a few days ago or whenever, so that it's just easier. So let's try and stick to that same team name, please. It just makes easier for our support staff that's doing all the background work. To access your AWS account, you hit the AWS console button that you see here. Now, this will take you to an AWS account, which looks and feels like any other AWS account. So, you will be familiar with it. Or if it's your first time using AWS, no worries. Again, feel free to Google, how you can actually get what you need to be done, and you can actually do it. If you need SSH access, just hit the SSH key button, and this will give you access to SSH. There is a button that says score events. Now, this is how you actually get points. So if you click on that, you will see how you're getting or losing points doing certain things. Now, in this particular module, you don't lose points. You only get points at certain checkpoints. So if you want to see if you have hit a checkpoint and how your score is working, you can actually click on that score events button. And now for the most important thing, what all of us will probably be looking at for most part, it's the scoreboard button that you see right there. So that scoreboard button will actually show you live scores of all the teams that are playing today. So if two teams from the same company are playing, and I think I know which company I'm referring to, then you can actually see how your teammates are doing and get motivated to maybe do a little better. Heckling is allowed, by the way. So if you want to heckle on the chat, and if you want to call out someone for getting a low score, feel free to heckle. Let's keep it politically correct. Right. This is how the scoreboard would look. You will have the team name. You'll have a trend. That is, if someone has just hit a couple of checkpoints suddenly and they've got a huge score, and you will see live scores getting updated in real time. So that's how it works. I will be also streaming the scoreboard as often as I can. So, if you want to jump on the stream and see what the score looks like, you can see it here. Hope that that part is clear. You have a dashboard and you have a few buttons that are self-explanatory. That's what you do. Now, when it comes to actually playing or solving the challenges in game day, this is what it looks like. You will see a button that says read me, and that takes you to a text file which has the things that you need to do. It might be slightly cryptic sometimes. You might have to maybe read it a couple of times, talk to your teammates about what it is about, and then figure out what to do. But it has all the information you need to do it. And once you get that information, you're typically served with a question. Like in this case, it says, what is the song? And if you enter the answer and hit update, and if it's correct, that means you've done something correct. So for instance, if you've looked at like a CloudWatch log and you've debugged something and you've figured out where the error was, and if you paste that thing that is being asked for, the system automatically checks, figures out you've done the right thing, and then gives you the next module. right? And you get another README file with a challenge. So that's how it works. Again, very simple. Just hit the README file, answer the question, and if it's correct, you go on to the next module. If it's wrong, you're still there, and you probably need to do something else. The module inputs are fairly self-explanatory, and it's usually just a simple copy-paste. Now, most of y'all in your emails yesterday would have gotten a link, and you would have seen that you are put into teams. A lot of y'all registered in teams as well, so y'all will be with the teammates you've registered. A lot of y'all registered individually, so y'all were put into random teams, which is great. I'd love to meet other people from the community, so say hi to them, etc. How that works though is each of y'all have been given a Chime ID, and you can see that right here. Is that there? Yeah, there you go. You can log into that Chime ID and meet your teammates. Again, you don't need Chime installed on your system. If you have it, well and good, but you can use the web client to actually talk to your teammates. So try and not use a third-party application to talk to your teammates, and try and use Chime, because you can also ask for help from the AWS support staff who can jump into the Chime meeting and help you out. Let me repeat that. So every team has a Chime ID, which is unique to them, and it will appear to you in your dashboard, like how you see it right now. And we'd like for you to use this to talk to your teammates, even if you know your teammates well, because you can actually ask for help from the AWS support staff if you're stuck. So in something like this, where you're stuck, you're like, these hackers have got it. I'm just not able to solve this checkpoint. What do I do? You can actually type in help and click the update button. The AWS support staff that's working on this gets a notification, and they can jump into your Chime call and help you out. All right, so let's try and use Chime so that you can ask for help or clarifications, or if you're stuck, and we will try and help you out. One small thing to note, that the reminder is not raising your hand in Chime, which is a different feature, but actually typing help on your dashboard and clicking the update button. Right? I hope that's clear. So again, just in your dashboard, type out the word help and hit update, and someone from the AWS team will jump in and help you out. Also, we might be pushing out announcements into your dashboard, so keep a look at that. This particular module doesn't have too many announcements, but again, keep an eye out on that for any announcements that actually might come through. All right, folks, I think we're all set. I can see some banter already with the audience. Alnash is saying Coal Mafia is in the building. Yes, that is a team called Coal Mafia in the building, and they are laying down the gauntlet right now. Let's see, Alnash28, if you can live up to the hype. Roy says, Guten Tag, Sohan. Well, Guten Tag to you too, Roy. And folks, I hope everyone's ready. Is everyone excited? Hit us up with how you're feeling about GameDay. All right, so we will be starting the event in a couple of minutes. To get started, just go to this dashboard.eventengine.run. And again, you would have got the same link in your email as well, so you can get that. So I'm just going to start the event in exactly 4 minutes at 16:25, and we can get started with playing GameDay. Okay, Bitbauer asks a question. Does it cost points when getting help by AWS support, like gaming rules at an escape room? Great question, Bitbauer. And no, it does not cost points. We're not that mean. So it does not cost points. But of course, do note that the support staff won't straight out give you the answer. They'll give you clues to sort of figure out and help you with the answer. So they might say, hey, look at this service, or have you tried this, and you'll have to do it. But again, good question, Bitbauer. It does not cost points to ask for help. So when you're truly stuck, please ask for help. At this point, I want to shout out Amer, Zamira, Marta, Angelo, David, and everyone else in the community for really supporting this event. I've asked them to do a lot of work for this. So thanks, folks. Thanks so much for doing this. All right, 3 more minutes to start. Again, if you have any questions, hit us up in the chat, or else we can get started in 3 minutes. I think few of y'all can already see the Chime IDs in your dashboard, which is great. So yeah, hopefully you've met your teammates. Hopefully everything is settled and y'all are ready to play. We are starting in exactly 3 minutes. Also, just as a schedule for today, I will be streaming till 6:30, but I'm not talking till 6:30, so I'll give you some respite there. We'll also have our friends from the community join us for a bit. We'll also have some music to get the party going, and at 6:15 we will close. So whoever's leading then wins the game day, and we can announce the winners. And of course, at the end, I'll be sending a survey link with $25 credits for completing the survey. So if not for anything, please stay for that. Yeah. So Major Schreiber asks, should the presentation stream from the dashboard work? So Major, we aren't streaming. You can view that, but we're streaming on Twitch and YouTube anyway, so that we can reach the community. So you don't have to worry about that. You can just keep your Twitch or YouTube or wherever you're watching this on, and you can continue playing the game day. At 5 o'clock, we will have a couple of folks from the community talk about what's going on. And then again at 5:40, we will have more people from the community, come banter on, get some banter going and some trash talk going. And yeah, let's see how it goes. 2 more minutes to start, folks. Hope everyone is excited. I'm just asking if we're all good to start. And we should be off. All right, folks. So in exactly 30 seconds, I'd say. Yeah, in a minute, the event starts. So go to your dashboards and you'll see things pop up and you can start hacking. Or actually, wait, no, you can start stopping the hackers from hacking. Is that correct? I don't know. Anyway, you get what I mean. You can start playing game day. It's 30 more seconds to 16:25. And when it turns 16:25, the game actually begins. This is the longest 30 seconds of my life, I must say. I've never looked at a clock harder in my life. Growing old here. Nah, I'm just kidding. All right, so I've hit the start button. We can actually get started. So yeah, go ahead, have some fun, and yeah, let's keep the chats going as well. Good luck. Yes, I got it just in time. 6:25. All right, folks, good luck. Have fun. Hello, folks. Wait, can I hear people? Yeah. Maybe I can't hear. Just a second.
I can hear you, so on.
I can hear you as well, Swan.
Okay, I should be able to hear you now.
You hear me.
Or not.
Martin, can you hear me?
Yes.
Marta, Zamira, folks, can you hear me? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
My tab is.
Yeah.
There we go. Of course. Yeah, that had to happen. Hey, Angelo.
Hey.
Okay, so let's actually do something fun and see what the scoreboard is like. And Zamira, you've been talking to teams. How's everyone doing?
Yeah, all the teams are so busy. So it's quite interesting that in all the teams that I have joined with time, they have different questions, but it looks like they are really having fun right now. Everything is going well on my end.
Nice. Okay.
Same here. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I do need some Chrome tab management solutions. So if anybody has any good tips, then please share.
That's true because you have to jump from one call to another call,
Definitely.
but it's fine.
Nice. Let's take a look at the scores. Let's see how everyone's doing. So these are the live scores. Team SPB, which I'm guessing is Schuberg Phyllis, who've been training hard for this, I've heard. Right now top with 1,750. I think Dennis Brow, is that your team? You all actually might have finished most of the checkpoints. Who are saying we've already got the hacker's username. You guys are just way too good. That's awesome stuff. Yeah.
Assume Dave is my team. I remember that.
Okay, so Lambda people also doing quite well on 1,400, Pow's on 1,150, and Awesome Devs on 1,100. So yeah, that's awesome stuff. Hide. There we go. Yeah. So Angelo, you've spoken to a few teams as well. How do you think everyone's doing?
Yeah, actually, Lambda people is one of my team. I joined twice in Chime, and they are really focused on solving the question. So, guys, good job.
Nice. So yeah, so basically, what clues are you sort of giving them, Zamira? I know I was speaking to a couple of people as well who had, they were asking a few questions about the first checkpoint. What sort of clues are you giving people?
So some of the questions comes was how to secure a database. And so basically it was to set up the security group, to close the security group between a database and web server itself. So this was from my end.
Nice.
And for the rest, everything looks very easy. Looks like the people in my team have already good experience with AWS, and they are really, they know already the services. They know how to resolve.
Yeah, true. Yeah, this is the most beginner-friendly module we have. The other modules are actually a lot more difficult. This is very beginner-friendly. So few of the experts might have done well and either come close to finishing or doing quite well, but no problem. You can still find other ways to do cool stuff as well. Marta, you played the migration game day yesterday, right? How did that go?
That was tough, actually. You had, I think it's a little longer, about 6 hours or something. So yeah, taking it from start to finish, and in the end modernizing the entire migrated application. So yeah, definitely recommend it. There's one coming up, I believe, in May 31st. So maybe it's good to share the link in a bit, and then I'll have to look it up. But it's definitely another game day that's really worthwhile to take part in.
Yeah. I think typical migrations take little longer than 6 hours. So yeah, getting your hands dirty with a 6-hour migration game day is a good way to learn if you're actually doing a migration. But that is correct, Marta. The migration game day, I've played the database analytics one as well, slightly tougher than the one that we're doing today, which is a lot more beginner friendly. Angelo, have you played a game day before?
No, this is my first one.
Mm-hmm.
And
nice.
It's really interesting. Yeah.
And what are your thoughts about it?
Well, I think the next one I will join as a player, not as organizer. So I want to be on the other side of the game.
And Zamira, this is your first game day as well. Am I correct?
Yeah, that's true. This is my first. I didn't know how it works, so it's a really good experience for me. I'm enjoying.
Nice, yeah. So taking a look at the scores, yeah, we still have SPB008 who have finished all of the things apparently. Yeah. So I remember my first experience with Game Day. So during reInvent, we played Game Day. So the idea was to have three of the AWS evangelists, including myself, and there was Marcia and Darko, and we're sort of playing against everyone else, and we just did so badly. It was embarrassing. I must say, it was really embarrassing because everyone's like, yeah, these AWS guys, I'm sure they know everything. Nope. We didn't know much. We had decided though that we'll take the stuff that we're not familiar with to sort of learn, right? So I tried like some of the IoT things that I had like no idea about, and yeah, I think everyone was bantering in the chat saying, oh man, these guys suck. We thought they'd be a lot better, but yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah, I
So,
think that was the same indeed yesterday because it was a game day for partners, AWS partners. So then you have the competition amongst the partners, of course. So that's always interesting to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who won that yesterday, Martin?
It was a team from Italy, actually. I think even the first and second place were both teams from Italy. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. Nice.
I'm proud of you guys. I'm from Italy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And from your experience so far, one of the let's say longest game day, which one? What it was? Migration, or there are other complex solution?
So I haven't played the migration one actually. I played the one at reInvent, which had a bunch of things. It was a modern app one, so it had like IoT. It had like it was very complicated to explain as well. So there are a lot of things happening, and those game days are interesting because this one is, like I said, it's very beginner friendly, folks. So a couple of y'all might have finished it already. It is like checkpoint 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A lot of those you're playing up to a certain time. So you're playing for like say 3 hours. And at every moment, it's calculating your load balancing, your stability, your cost, your performance, and all of that. And it's calculating your points on the go, right? So you can be on the lead like with 1 hour left and say, hey, I'm done. And there'll be like a chaos element thrown in, which like takes away your entire availability zone. And then you're like, oh crap, what do I do? So you have to keep like at it till the last minute. So it's a lot harder. Maybe a lot more fun for more advanced folks as well. But yeah, that's one I played and I did terribly at.
Yeah, and especially working in a group, it's more fun, I think, because you also share your experience and learn from other people as well. So this is why I saw today just joining some of my teams. Mm-hmm. They were discussing with each other just how to resolve the issues. It's quite nice.
Absolutely,
than just working individually.
Yeah. I mean, that's my favorite part about a game day. I'm seeing comments from people. F. Van Boven says, can we get more points than 1750? Followed by about 50 question marks. I think F. Van Boven's a little angry at us, or his keyboard hung, which is what he's saying. F. Van Boven, why don't you join us on the stream, actually? I'm guessing you're from the SBP008 team who have done quite well. So get on the stream and we can have a chat.
Yeah, it would be really nice to see some people, some gamers today in the screen.
Yeah, I'd love to get people who are playing the game to get their thoughts as well and not give out clues on how to do everything. Yeah,
exactly.
Cool. Yeah. So F and Bowen, we'll get in touch with you and yeah, just jump on our stream. It'll be fun. Marta, have you played any of the other game days?
No, unfortunately not. I did do a lot of the AWS jams at the reInvent. Those are also really fun to do.
Yeah. Yes. So Martijn is saying I can pass. Yes, Martijn, if you can just pass the guest link to F. Van Boven, that would be nice. I must ask people in the crowd, and Angelo, I'm asking you this question, and Zamira and Marta as well. Have you experienced a game day type scenario in real life? Where you're working in a company, either there's a hacker or there's something crazy happening, and all of y'all are working to solve something in production. Would love to hear from you. So share it on chats, Angelo, since you've worked quite a bit in the cloud.
Yeah, well, not in this way because usually, at least I don't have any experience on an hacker attack, but I joined some company where something created in AWS was not really following the best practice, so we had to recreate and restart from scratch in some cases. But I didn't have any hacker attack.
Okay. Zamira, Marta, have you seen this? Yeah.
Yeah,
Something
definitely.
crazy.
Yeah, lots of these events happen all the time, of course, but yeah, it's always about let's say keeping calm and just stay relaxed and focus on the problem and come up with a good solution and don't panic. That's I think the key in that.
Which is good advice for game day as well, Marta. So if something's happening, don't panic, be cool. So Marta is giving good advice. We actually have Frank van Boven, our special guest, who's absolutely crushed it. Frank, welcome to the stream.
Welcome.
It works. Hello. Hello.
Welcome.
Frank is an all-time veteran, right?
Yeah.
Frank, this might have been too easy for you, but don't give us clues. What do you think too easy?
I think it depends on your experience in AWS, because I just told my team I was a little bit in escape room mode, overthinking everything, and I wanted to rebuild the entire AWS account almost. So, thanks to some teammates, we stood the topic, and we're actually wondering, like, are there any bonus points, like if you tweak some stuff here and there, then. Or are we now, or 17-15 is the limit, mission done?
Well, mission done, Frank, but you can still tweak something and we'll get you on the stream a little later and you can tell us what you tweaked as well.
Yeah, not everything works, that's too bad, but
yeah.
okay.
So Frank, you were in the same team as Dennis, I'm guessing, right? Dennis Bravo?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
so, okay, so we were asking people if you all have faced these sort of scenarios in real life in your companies, where either there's a hacker or something's gone down in production and how you'll actually solved it. So yeah, any stories from real life that you want to share?
Well, the last time I actually built a big public-facing website, we already were pretty proactive on security from day one. So a lot of cloud front of it, application firewalls, everything you can put in there, we've put in there. So luckily, we've never had any breach on this level. And I think if you hire a company that builds these kind of solutions, you need to find a different company. Hope I'm not insulting anyone, but this is now it's I actually don't have these kind of scenarios. The only stuff that used to break is IT people thinking they're doing smart things and then being a little bit too proactive on updating things, breaking entire websites. But from a hacker point of view, thankfully, on a clean slate.
Yeah.
Want to keep it like that, by the way. So
yeah, I've seen one or two cases where the classical committing access keys to GitHub repositories, that always goes wrong in 10 minutes, I guess. And you have the Bitcoin miners or whatever miners running in your account. But also seeing like people that left companies and let's say didn't agree with why they needed to leave the company and decided to screw them up afterwards. Yeah, that are things that can happen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why we always try to not use specific users and access keys, because that can only go wrong. So stick to single sign-ons, assume roles, and all those kind of things.
Yeah.
If you don't have it, you can't leak it. So that's
exactly.
less more. That's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cool. So, well, Zamira, do you want to share something before we wind down this?
No, so I was just thinking. So, for my experience so far, luckily I didn't have any experience with attacking or for all of the solution that we had. So, I'm very curious how you can really work on this. But as Martin mentioned before, it's good to have no stress in this case and just resolve the problem as soon as you can.
Yep, absolutely. So, folks, first of all, our team's actually finished all the checkpoints. Team SBP008 with Frank from the team and Dennis as well. So, congratulations, folks. They're also going to actually,
Wow.
they're actually going to come on later and tell us the other optimizations that they're doing. So, Frank, I'm putting you on the spot. We're going to hear from you later. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Good stuff.
I'm actually not doing anything now. I'm just waiting for for this to finish.
Yeah. So we'll get David to high five you virtually a little later on for completing. But yeah, stay on. Folks, we will be back at 5:40. We're getting David and who else? And Amir on. And we'll have some. If anyone else wants to join the stream and wants to just chat online, just ping us on thing, and I'll DM you the link for getting on stream. So Frank, first of all, thanks for joining in. We'll probably see you in a bit.
Yeah, I'll leave you guys now.
Yes, bye.
I'm on the wrong side of the stream. See you guys later.
Yeah. Marta, Angelo, Zamira, let's get back to helping folks. Anyone? Yes. So one thing, folks, if few of y'all might not see the request for help button. So let me actually just share my screen and tell you how you can solve that. I don't know why that was happening, but it was. So let me just do this. Okay, so just a second. Yeah, I'm gonna take this away. There's a small thing you can do if you want to request for help, which is this. So this is my team dashboard. You can just click on the presentation stream. So as you can see, for some reason, it's not showing up here as well. So just click on the presentation stream, and you can click on the request help button here. Again, click on the presentation stream, and then click on the request help button here. Right? So if you need help, if you're stuck, read the README file, and if you're still stuck, ask for help. And Zamira, Marta, Angelo, myself, Amer, David, one of us will come and help you out. All right, Marta, Zamira, Angelo, thank you so much. We'll see you all in a bit.
Yeah, thank you, Sohan.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye, guys. Good luck.
Oh, there we
Hey,
go.
hey, how's it going?
Hey, hello.
We have the dream team here.
Oh, are we on the dream team now?
I was comparing myself to Michael Jordan this week with having 13 certs, so that makes sense. I get
Yeah.
that. I can live with that.
I remember that one.
So one thing, we've had our first banter on the chat group, so I must put it out. I love trash talk. And Cloud General Unicorn has said, PSA, Real Unicorn Sec should rename their team to Real Unicorn Suck. Love it.
Spicy.
Yeah.
You have that like little emoticon, right? The spicy one.
Yeah. I love it. I love the banter, guys. Let's keep it going. PG-13, of course.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, now that we know this works, imagine all the fun we can have. This is only the beginning.
yeah. So, David, people are bantering you now and they're saying you're too short to be called Michael Jordan.
Oh, of course it would be turned around like that, right? Man, okay, cool. Yeah, that's a pretty good point. What's a sport like people can be really short at and good at? Like maybe. Okay, I'm gonna end this right now.
No,
I'm good at AWS.
I know one. You can be a Formula One driver, right?
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah.
Or
For
a
all of
jockey.
yeah. I didn't want to say that one.
I gave you a better option, right?
Yeah, much better option. Formula One driver. It's like, you're going to a party. It's like, hey, I'm Dave, the Formula One driver. That's awesome. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I digress.
Okay, so let's help out Daroff40 here and says, how can we call to support the chime? Daroff, for some reason, and this could be ad block or something on your browser, but if the get help doesn't show up on your dashboard, click on, and let me just confirm this, click on the presentation stream. There's a link that says, please click here to view the presentation stream, and then you'll find the request help button. I have a feeling AdBlock or some extension is not showing you that text field to request for help. No problem. Please click here to view the presentation stream and then hit the request help button. That should work. Yeah.
So I got this thing which is kind of weird. Sorry.
No, go for it.
I don't know. It's just, it's kind of weird, but like whenever I was helping with the support, I feel like people are so much smarter than me because like I'm trying to go through it with them and they've already thought of like 5 or 6 things, that I haven't thought of. Like, why do I suck so much at that? I guess would be the question.
Yeah, that happened to me too. I jumped on a couple of calls and like, hey, you should do like ABC, and they're like, dude, we've done all of that. We're still stuck. Like, stop telling us stupid things, And yeah, like, my bad.
Nothing new, right?
Yeah, nothing.
My one team, they were stuck with something quite like easy, and then as soon as they figured that out, it was just like owned. They had it all. Oh, hot chili.
Spicy.
Spicy. We should take a look at the scores because quite a few teams have actually finished. And man, I'm so glad I wasn't taking part because I'm terrible at game days. I realized this.
Yeah, I did one myself a little while ago and I was terrible.
Yeah. We had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams that have finished.
Oh,
so
right.
Congratulations. SBP008 were the first. Who was second? I think I took this down. Yeah, Lambda people were the second to complete. Hyperlane Pirates were the third, and Dogecoin. Do any?
I wish I bought some of that.
Oh yeah. Too late to the party.
Yeah. Kai, I don't know how to pronounce this.
Kaio, I think.
Kaio. Oh, Kaio. Okay. Says maybe you should send some plush unicorn for the winners. I wish we had the budget for that, but instead I can offer you this, Kaio. Here you go. Here's a unicorn emoji just for you.
Woo! I'm pretty sure I could hook up those winners with a unicorn of some sort. I think we have a unicorn at Schuberg. We actually do, hey? It's like a really cool unicorn that you... It's crazy.
I thought you were going to end that statement with, we have a unicorn at Schuberg and it's me.
Oh,
that was something.
Yeah.
That would be smart, but no.
Yeah, I think we should have at least at least one of us should have been dressed as a unicorn. I think that
It's a good lesson for the future, definitely.
next game day.
Maybe even this, sometime this year. Yeah, that's cool. I like the sound of it.
Ahmed, you have been talking to a bunch of teams. What do you think?
Yeah, I think most of them are actually already pretty good at AWS, right? So of course it's the user group, but I was impressed. I was pretty impressed on the way they were thinking and the way they were actually going through the challenges. So hats off. I mean, as I said, I did a game day a while ago, and I wasn't that good. I wasn't even close in finishing all these challenges in that short amount of time, right?
Yeah.
For me, I don't know if you guys know this, but like lately I've been massively obsessed with the well-architected framework.
Oh,
and
no.
The thing that like, oh yeah, no, but every team, like, or workloads, the thing they always forget is like run books, playbooks, and that stuff. And that literally is game days. I mean, what we did here could be what enterprises just do all the time. If work was like this, I think that would be way cooler.
Yeah.
But I don't know why they don't do that.
I wouldn't want a hacker every day, but that wouldn't be cool. But yeah, these kind of things can happen, right? It can happen if you're in IT.
Yep, it is true. And and like you said, all the teams are doing quite well. Like in Real Unicorn Security, Blue Unicorns, SBB007, POW, Luminous, CloudCrowd, all of them have done fantastically well. Just a couple of more challenges, and they're finishing all the tasks. And yeah, a whole bunch of other teams are doing quite well as well. So cool. I think we need something harder next time, like the tougher challenges.
Yeah, I was talking about that with one of the members on one of the teams, and I also said like, the next game they should be a lot tougher than this one.
And we'll have David dressed as a unicorn.
Yeah,
by popular request.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, you got to give the people what they want, right?
We put you on the spot, but now you got to do it.
Dance, monkey, dance. Well, how about if maybe we could make it fun? The next one I could take part in, and maybe like if I don't win or something, I have to be dressed as a unicorn. That would like, I just want to make it interesting a little bit. Just not just I'm going to dress as a unicorn. Right?
Yeah.
What do you think, folks? The teams that have crushed this already, everyone versus David, and if David doesn't win, he dresses up like a unicorn. I think that's a fair thing. Yeah.
You got yourself in a predicament now.
All right.
I like putting myself in those.
He's not phased at all, I can see.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, probably just poker, right, or something like that.
Yeah,
but it was such a fun time. I mean, I was even having fun now. I was like saying in the support channel to you guys, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm actually really starting to have fun with this. I started to learn at a point. I'm like, wait a second. Yeah, that deleting that versioning in S3 buckets, man, that can be really irritating, right? That's the second time today in a game day someone tricked me with a versioning thing, because I in this other one I copied a file and I was like, haha, I got the result, but it was the wrong version. I was like, oh, yeah,
spicy. We're keeping it in there.
Yeah. No, but it's insane. People have absolutely crushed it. Oh, new team finished as well. Blue Unicorns. Congratulations, folks.
Ah, nice.
Another team's finished the challenge. Yeah. Holy crap.
Is that one of mine? I'm gonna check. Yep. I did not help them. I did not say anything.
Yeah. Very cool. So yeah, folks, first of all, thanks again. We will be running this till 6:15, and then we'll do this official conclusion to the ceremony. Unfortunately, no plush unicorns to give away. This is still virtual, but hopefully we can do this in person sometime. over a few beers perhaps, and give out plush unicorn toys to everyone.
Yeah, would be good.
Yeah, I think it was a success. Like, it was nice just even jumping in the rooms and meeting people. You know, it was like people that I don't normally meet. It was quite fun.
Yeah.
I hope everybody had fun. That was the most important thing, right? But I'm not seeing people in the chat like going crazy that they finished. So
Yeah. Yeah. I did like the one instance of trash talk, but yeah, it's a very polite crowd, I think, today.
yeah, we have a very
good.
polite user group.
Yeah. Jolly good. Well played, sirs. Yeah.
Hats
No,
off.
you need someone like me. I'm like, oh yeah. You want to be crushed? I'm gonna crush your soul, man. I wanna lick your tears. I want to taste the salt. You know, like, yeah, we'll need some proper trash talk then. We'll get there. We'll get there. But it's still, we're only halfway in the year, right? So there's still a little bit more to come. So
There is time. Yeah.
Here comes the banter, right?
Yeah. Kaio really wants the plush unicorn. Sorry, mate. No plush unicorns. Maybe next time though.
But I love his commitment.
I like the commitment too. Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe it will happen, right? The more you wish for it.
Yeah. Let me remove that. Yeah, folks watching, we will be here for another few more minutes, and then again we're going offline for a bit to make sure everyone completes all their quests, and we will be back at 6:15 when we officially end game day. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And yeah, we have a feedback survey that will go out at the end. You get $25 credits for filling that in, so stay for that as well if you want. Guy says clickbait detected. Nah. No, we'll try and make it happen, Kyle.
It's hilarious. Yeah,
David, that's another thing you have to build, because we've been, giving you ideas of cool things to build, like clickbait detectors, like a extension that sits in your browser and detects clickbait. How about that?
Yeah, that would. I mean, I don't know. It seems to be like you'd be in competition against like how good AI is developing or something.
Yep.
So I think we might lose that battle, unfortunately, just from volume.
Ooh, I see another good piece of banter here.
Definitely.
Oh. So wait, Ivika, are you saying that logging into Twitch is hard, or this was like that easy? It could be one of the two.
Finding how to chat in Twitch is hard for me.
Yeah.
I had to Google it.
You also always need to find the chat window, right?
Yeah. But actually, crazily, I don't know if you guys know, but like a lot of like hacks that just happen against AWS stuff is just generally like an AWS S3 sync against the public bucket, right? So pretty good to always protect those things. So
yeah,
fun fact.
Another fun fact: the world's largest DDoS attack ever was against AWS, and this happened very recently. And AWS actually withstood 2.3 terabits per second of data of a DDoS attack, which is insane. And the previous record was held by GitHub, which I think did 1.3 or 1.5 terabits per second, and was able to withstand it as well. So that it still blows my mind that people can do that, and tech can actually withstand DDoS attacks like that.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, like a lot of it we're being protected for free, right? Like that's like AWS protecting us with like Shield and stuff like that. So that's quite cool that you get all of that free protection. I mean, I like to think of it in the back of my mind. Pretty nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Oh, Ivika forgot password and phone with KeyPass was downstairs and lazy. Well, that happens. But I'm happy you're using a password manager.
Oh,
good
man.
InfoSec practice.
Two-factor authentication gets me every time. Right? You want to just log in really fast? Nope.
My password is password.
Password 123, right? That's the
hey,
the
you
best.
Forgot the at. It's password at 123 for real. Like like to prevent against cyber attacks. Yeah. All right, folks. So I think we can say goodbye to both David and Amir. again, congratulations to the ones who have finished. I see a bunch of teams. Unicorn Security is finished too. Cloud Crowd's finished too. Congratulations, folks. Good job. Yeah, and a few more teams just going to finish in the next 10, 15 minutes or so. Well, David, Ahmed, thank you so much. And we'll see you around in maybe about 10, 15 minutes when we wind down.
Yes.
Thank
will
you,
do.
Sohan.
Thank
man,
you,
it
Sohan.
was a pleasure, man.
Yes,
Awesome,
man.
guys.
See you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, General Unicorn saying, mine too, but I added 1, 2, 3 at the end. You forgot the @ or the exclamation mark, mate. That's what really makes your password strong. And let's not forget the security questions like the name of your first pet and whatnot. Anyway, folks, we'll be back in a bit. This has been a lot of fun, but stay on. We will be back in about 10 minutes or so to sort of wind down. See you in a bit. Hello. Welcome back to the stream. We should be, yeah. Hello. Welcome back to the stream. We should be, yeah. Hello. Welcome back to the stream. We should be, yeah. Hello. Welcome back to the stream. We should be.
There are some technical problems, so I'm from your side.
We should be.
There are some technical problems, so I'm from your side.
Wow, that was so strange. That's never happened before on StreamYard. I don't know what happened there.
I didn't have this experience as well in my before. And we used all the time as well.
Zamira, I think you should stop your mic.
Yeah, I think Zamira's. Oh, that's why.
She's echoing.
Yeah, she was echoing. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, Zamira, you can fix your mic. Just ping us on the chat when you're back. If you have earphones, that'll be good. Folks, what do you think so far?
Yeah, go on, man.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the teams finished, right? Have we, or are you gonna do the scoreboard later? So on.
No, I can share it now. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, everyone's in the chat saying they had fun. Hopefully Zamira's back. Yeah. So, thanks, folks. Hopefully Zamira's back. Zamira, you need earphones.
Buy some earphones.
Yeah. Your voice echoing. But yeah, you know what? So people finish in like 45 minutes and I haven't pinged my team in AWS. I'm like, dude, did I do everything right? Because they finished so fast and they're like, wow, that's insane. But no, you guys are amazing, right? And shout out to everyone who's played. Hopefully you had fun. I'll be honest, I've really missed this sort of like community feel, and I know pandemic, etc. But I hope we get back to it very soon. But I thought, at least we thought that we could do something like this to, sort of get people to meet each other, have some fun, and so on. Let's see the teams that have actually finished. So shout out to Cloud Crowd, Real Unicorn Security, Awesome Dev, Unicorn Security, Blue Unicorns, Schuberg Phyllis 007, Lambda People, Doge, Schuberg Phyllis 008, who were the first to finish. Congrats. Hyperlane Pirates, Edrins Europe, Luminous, all of y'all. Just awesome stuff.
A lot of them.
Yeah. Good job, people.
Mm-hmm. Let's maybe final try and see if Zamira's tech is fixed. Zamira. Let's maybe final try.
Nope.
Sorry, Zamira. We can't add you in because it's really echoing. Yeah.
We tried.
Okay, we tried. Sorry. Marta, what do you think? You were helping some team just now, right?
Yeah, definitely. So that was actually nice. Two people that joined individually were working together. So really nice, but also fairly new to AWS. So really good to see that going and help them out a bit. Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Angelo, Amma, did you also support teams that were sort of doing that thing where they had met for the first time during this event?
Yeah. I supported one team, was a little bit stuck on the WAF rule, but they managed to solve the problem.
Yeah. On my side, it was all teams that actually signed up together. So in that sense, it was cool to see for them to also finish, of course, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I don't think that nobody has to worry about coming up with S3 policies by heart, because I think nobody does that. So, and
no.
Especially with the WAF rule sets as well. Just Google that stuff because nobody needs to remember.
Yeah, folks, just one request from me. If you could please fill out the survey. I've dropped the link on both YouTube and Twitch, and you can also use a QR code or the link, whatever. If you can just give us your honest thoughts and feedback. If you want us to do another one like this, also maybe tell us if you're willing to do a longer game day, because most game days are like 4 hours long and a lot more difficult than this and a lot more intense, but they're also a lot of fun. So any thoughts, just please be honest. If you liked it, please tell me. That helps as well. And yeah, you also get $25 credit codes for the first 50 of y'all who actually sign this up. So yeah, please do that.
So go there fast.
Yes, go there fast. Yeah,
Get it while it's hot.
get it while it's hot.
Spicy.
Spicy. Yeah, today's theme is spicy.
It's a spicy day today.
It's a spicy day. Speaking of it, Zamira.
Hello, everyone.
Sounds much better.
That's a little bit better, yeah.
Yes.
Everything is good. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry
Good.
for there was some issue in my side, probably from my side.
I think you scared some of our viewers with the multiple echoes that happened.
No,
It's all good.
so I mean, I had Twitch account also open at the same time. This is why probably you heard two voice. But at the same time, also I was hearing you two or three times. I don't know how it was live. We have to look at that. But I hope it was only in my end and not StreamYard, because you know what I was telling before. Also, we never had this issue before with StreamYard. We used a lot in user group, and probably Martin knows already.
Yeah, we've got some good news from Rajiv Nair, who says, and we've finished. Congratulations, Rajiv. I just saw your
Well
score.
done. Woo.
Well done. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Rajiv.
Yes. A lot of teams have finished, which is great. I'm so impressed, you know, and full disclosure, I'm terrible at game days because I'm so bad at like a lot of this debugging. I think Marta, Angelo, Zamira, Amer, you're a lot better, and you supported a bunch of teams, but I'm just terrible. So
It's also the pressure, right? So it's just the kind of time pressure and trying to get there first, right? That doesn't help in some cases.
Yeah. Congratulations, folks. Dennis says, "Oh, okay, Dennis, we'll get that fixed. Just give me a second. But again, please, even if you don't get the credit codes and it doesn't work, if you can give us the feedback. It did work for our reInvent recap, so let me just take a look and get that fixed." I don't know if Angelo, Marta, and Zamira heard, but looks like everyone wants another one of this later in the year. And David has sort of thrown the gauntlet and said David versus a lot of other folks. And if he loses, he'll wear a unicorn costume. So
maybe we can do community leaders against the rest.
Oh yeah, we should actually. Oh man, promotion code invalid. I'm so sorry, folks. Let me just go and fix that right away. I had so much to do for this, but let me just try and fix that. Yeah, any last thoughts, folks, before we wind down? And
no, I thought it was awesome, right? Awesome effort from everybody. I think that at least I've heard from a lot of people that they had fun. So that's the most important thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I think because for me, as I said, it was the first game day. I really enjoyed to help people. I really enjoyed how the people collaborate each other to solve the problem. And looking at the comments, I see everyone enjoy it, had fun. So I think really nice event.
Definitely. I fully agree with that. And another thing, so will the account stay open, or can people work on it for a bit more, or is it closing?
Yes, good question. It will be open for the next couple of hours. So if you want to tinker with something, or if you still want to complete the challenges, if you haven't already, please feel free to go ahead and do that. Most of us, unfortunately, won't be around for support, but you can absolutely do it. So I think it'll be open for another couple of hours, after which it auto terminates. So yeah, go ahead and try it. I've added new codes to this. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't, I'm really sorry, folks. Apologies for that, but I'll make sure I make it up to you next time. But yeah, I do appreciate the feedback from the event. Yeah.
All right.
Cool. So yeah, I think we can wind down. Again, first of all, I'd like to thank everyone who helped out with this event. That's Angelo, Amer, Marta, Samira, and David, and Martijn as well. Also folks from the Belgium community, Ben, Frederic, thank you so much. I don't know if Ben's watching, but folks from the Belgium community, thanks so much for joining in again. I think there are a few folks from the Luxembourg community as well who have joined. So thanks for joining in too. Yeah. And yeah, thank you all folks for playing. I know this was fun. We had a couple of technical glitches, and including the credit codes that are not valid apparently, but really sorry about that. I'll get it fixed next time. But thank you so much for playing. And yeah, hope to do this again, and maybe even in person.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yes.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Sohan, for organizing this excellent event also from your side. I would really love to see this game day again, and also including community. It will be really, really nice. But as you said, in person, we're all waiting to have all of these events in person. So let's hope this. And thank you again. Thank you all the
Absolutely.
community joined today.
Yes, thanks, folks. And sorry, I have to get the last word in, but open this link in a new browser. There's, browser fingerprinting. It should work. It's worked for Major Schreiber. So hopefully it works. And hopefully I've not let you down with the credit code things. But yeah, do give me a feedback and do this. All right. That's it from us. Angelo, Amar, Marta, Zamira, and David, who's watching. Thank you so much again.
Thank
See you
you.
soon.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.